What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to go over Ground Zero, Unforgiven, what happened during that pay-per-view, and how those matches came to be. So, kicking off Unforgiving, we had Alex Riley versus The Miz in a one-on-one ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. So, at SummerSlam, Alex Riley won the Money in the Bank briefcase by pushing The Miz off the ladder. And then Miz, got jealous and he said he's been in the WWE Ground Zero a lot longer and that he should have been Money in the Bank and challenged Alex Riley for the briefcase. It was an overall very, very, very good match. Alex Riley came up on top. He won right after he put a ladder leaning against the ropes and did a suplex from the top of the ladder onto the ladder leaning against the ropes. Alex Riley then climbed to the top of the ladder and won the match. So, overall, I'll give that match a 4.9 out of 5. And then we got Olivia Garcia taking on Peyton Royce. Olivia Garcia has been an amazing competitor, a very, very, very amazing competitor. She's beaten everyone there is to beat except for Peyton Royce. It was a 4.8 star match. It was a phenomenal matchup. But at the end, Olivia Garcia defeated Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce got this opportunity by winning a triple threat match against Bianca Belair and Dakota Kai. No, it was Charlotte. Bianca and Charlotte. She got the opportunity, beating both of them in a triple threat, then going to Unforgiven to lose to Olivia Garcia. Next, the triple threat TLC match, Ethan Matthews versus Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor. So back at Payback, Dolph Ziggler faced Ethan Matthews. And it was a phenomenal matchup. But at the end of the matchup, Finn Balor came out and attacked both Ethan Matthews and Dolph Ziggler and beat them down. And then after that, Finn beat Dolph to get a match against Ethan Matthews at Unforgiving. But then the next week, Dolph beat Ethan Matthews in a normal non-title match to get a title opportunity at Unforgiving. That same night, Ethan Matthews and Dolph Ziggler faced Finn Balor in a 2-on-1 handicap match, but they won. But then going into Unforgiving, Ethan Matthews was looking pretty dominant going into the pay-per-view, except Dolph Ziggler would come up victorious in the triple threat ladder match at Unforgiving. Dolph Ziggler is your new United States champion. Coming up next, we had Killshot defending the GZW Tag Team Championships against the Exotic Express, Adam Rose, and No Way Jose. It was a phenomenal matchup. The match ended when Adam Rose went and taunted, got on the second rope and did a taunt, and then Zach Cobain came from behind, German suplexed Adam Rose through 2 stacked tables to retain the titles. Adam Rose and No Way Jose was looking pretty impressive after they beat God, the former champions, to qualify for this matchup. It was also a tables match also. Match 5, basically at SummerSlam, Kevin faced Shinsuke, Randy faced AJ, Kevin and Randy came up on top, and then at the pay-per-view, Kevin and Randy beat AJ and Shinsuke in a tag team Extreme Rules match. And then tonight, Kevin Owens defeated Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and Shinsuke Nakamura to become the number 1 contendership for MC Adams World Undisputed Championship in what was possibly my very first 5-star matchup. This match was insane. It had a lot of back and forth action, a lot of very close wins for each competitor. This match was the definition of Unforgiven, because we will never forget this Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match. And then for the GZW Undisputed IC Championship, we had Kyle O'Reilly defending against Suicide, defending against Roderick Strong. So, to get this opportunity, Roderick came out and interrupted one of O'Reilly's promos, asking if they could have a friendly one-on-one match at the pay-per-view for the title. Suicide then came out and demanded he also gets an opportunity. So the general manager, Samoa Joe, made Roderick Strong and Suicide a one-on-one match. Winner would face O'Reilly at the pay-per-view. The match would then end in a double countout. Both men would go to the pay-per-view, and at the end, O'Reilly was victorious against Suicide and Roderick Strong, and is still your GZW Undisputed IC champion. And then the main event, a phenomenal match, MC Adams versus Drew McIntyre. At Payback, Drew McIntyre won a 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to get the Undisputed Championship opportunity against MC Adams here tonight. And this was a phenomenal match. Both competitors, every time we think MC Adams was at his closest to losing, every time we say he's been close to being beaten, we find out that he's not been close to being beaten. Because we thought Drew was actually going to beat MC Adams in this match until MC Adams came back, reverses the Claymore into his knee strike, picking him up into the Dominator, and then picking up Drew again into the DDT onto a chair, picking him up again into a second and final Dominator, would then pick off Drew McIntyre for a 1, 2, and a 3. Unforgiving, out of 10, I am going to rate Unforgiving a 9.5 out of 10. It was a phenomenal matchup, a phenomenal pay-per-view. Every match was to the point. It was phenomenal. And now, after all those champions have won, it's time to build up the November pay-per-view, Capital Punishment, where I have some stuff planned for Capital Punishment. I will hopefully make a video for Capital Punishment going over all the matchups, who won, how those matches came to be, and if you guys have enjoyed this episode and want to see more pay-per-view results, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.